Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the AAS. I am your host, Antonio. Today, I am talking about the post-game reaction to the Patriots beating the Steelers on Thursday Night Football, 21-18. So, the Steelers did not look so great on offense. They looked terrible. They were like trash. But the question is, will the Steelers still make the playoffs? I'm going to be going over the reasons why. I'm going to be going over why the reasons they can't. And also what is at stake for Mike Tomlin's consecutive record of winning seasons. But let's get started on hand. So, I don't think the Steelers are going to make the playoffs because of these reasons. First off, Mitch Trubisky, he can't make a damn accurate pass for crying out loud. He couldn't. I have been obsessed with this one set of play. So on the last drive, second to last drive, before they fumbled the ball, it was 3rd down and 2. Similar situation to Thursday night last week against the Cowboys and the Seahawks. You pass it twice. And deep balls and incomplete. Didn't they learn anything from that last game? Didn't they learn anything? I mean, seriously. It's 3rd and 2. You should have ran the ball to Jalen Warren, or you should have ran it to Najee Harris. And you probably would have gotten the first down likely. That was just a stupid, dumb move by Mike Tomlin and whoever's in charge of that. It's not Matt Canada anymore because he's fired. He's gone. But this offense is god-awful right now. You are 7-6 right now. You go, and then number 2, why I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, is you got 4 difficult teams now that you are looking at going against. Now that your offense is so gosh darn terrible. You got the Colts, who have a Washington State quarterback in Gardner Minshew, and a high-powered offense and defense that got a win against the Tennessee Titans. The Bengals that have Jake Browning, who is starting to look like a really good quarterback now. If they lose those 2 games, they would be at 7-8. Then they go on the road to Seattle, which we know is one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, right there with Kansas City. Their team is looking legit right now, but they're on a losing streak right now currently. And then you finish off the season with the Ravens. I get that you've dominated the Ravens. I get that. But the Ravens will be in Baltimore this time. Last time it was in Pittsburgh. Now it's in the Baltimore area, Baltimore, Maryland. And if we look at all 4 of those teams, Colts, you got a high-powered offense, Gardner Minshew, that drove 2 game-winning drives against both in overtime against both the Ravens and also the Tennessee Titans this past week. The Bengals, on the other hand, have been going off on as far as wins go. They just got a win in overtime due to a field goal. And then their offense is always high-powered, even though it's without Joe Burrow. We saw Jake Browning perform to the stature that he should have been. And then the Seahawks, you got Geno Smith, who is struggling right now, but they still have lots of offensive weapons. That Steeler defense looked terrible last time. And here's the funny thing. The Patriots were only allowed 13 points in the last 2 games. The last 2 games. And they didn't even score a single point against the Chargers the week prior to that. The Chargers. The LA Chargers. And they were able to score 21 on the Steelers. That was just a terrible performance by the Steeler defense. And then if we look at the Seahawks defense as a whole, they're pretty complete. Their secondary is okay. I mean, sure, they allowed 41 points against the Dallas Cowboys, but it's the Cowboys. What are you going to expect? And then their pass rushing unit is just so high-powered and elite. The Seahawks pass rush is so underestimated. You got Leonard Williams, Frank Clark, you got Jared Reed, and then also Dramont Jones and Mario Edwards Jr. That pass rush is highly underestimated for many reasons. And then lastly, the Ravens in Baltimore. The Baltimore Ravens have pounded on teams at home. We look at the 2 games that they had against 2 teams that were high-powered going into their house. The Lions only allowed 6 against the Lions, and were just able to pound the freak out of them. And then the Seahawks, which were only allowed 3 points that game. But the Ravens are just so good right now. They are just too powerful for the Steelers team. And I'm going to say this. If the Pittsburgh Steelers lose 3 games, this is 3, Mike Tomlin will be in his first ever losing season as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is what is on the line. You have a chance to keep a streak going that has been dated back to for over 13 years. And it is this close to being broken. Now, is it going to be broken by the Ravens? I don't know. Is it going to be broken by the Seahawks? I don't know. But the way the Steelers are playing right now, if they continue the way they're playing right now, they're going to be in last place of their division, which was my early prediction at the beginning of the season, and is still my prediction to this day. So, anyways, that's my topic for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on that notification bell. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So long for now.